China is railing against the USA for global leadership and winning? Hold up, wait a second, did you already subscribe? If not, please do so we can make more and better content for you. As a result of its emphasis on state investment, high-tech growth, and domestic consumption rather than its traditional export industry, China is predicted to overtake the United States in the ensuing 10 years. But what happens if China's GDP finally overtakes that of the United States? CEBR, the British Consultancy Centre for Economic and Business Research, predicts that China's GDP will rise at a rate of 5.7% per annum through 2025, and then 4.7% annually until 2030. According to its projections, China's economy, currently the world's second largest economy, would surpass the United States economy, now the world's largest, by 2030. Insurance company Euler Hermes also made a similar prediction. According to official media, Chinese policymakers have pushed to prioritize value-added services over traditional manufacturing exports for the past decade. Production has been hampered by the ongoing trade disagreement between China and the United States and the closure of many businesses in early 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In response to escalating labor and environmental compliance costs in China, several multinational corporations have begun shifting production to other countries, like Vietnam. They are trying to avoid a repeat of the COVID-19 lockdowns that occurred in China in early 2020 by outsourcing to different nations. After reaching $15.92 trillion in 2020, IHS Markit predicts that China's economy will grow to $18 trillion this year because of increased export production and investment in new projects. According to the market research company, the US company was worth around $23 trillion in 2017. Economists predict that by 2021, the state of a country famed for rapid economic growth over the past 2 decades will have intervened in numerous crucial areas, including the internet. Denny Roy, senior professor at the East-West Center in Honolulu, says Beijing has the means and unrestricted domestic political authority to use China's large public budget to undertake strategic investments. China's direct control over enterprises index score in 2018 was 2.98, up from 2.45 8 years earlier and 3 times the world average. According to the Atlantic Council's October 2017 China Pathfinder annual scorecard, the government's direct influence over enterprises is much above the open economy average. Economists anticipate Chinese leaders would exploit technology as a development engine, especially non-inventive hardware. Zenon Capron, founder and director of Shanghai-based Capronasia, said governmental meddling in the internet sector wouldn't slow semiconductors and infrastructure software, since that is a main driver of the US GDP. Capron thinks that if the country becomes self-sufficient in terms of technology and can sell and export those products and services, it will boost the economy. According to Capron, the US economy would grow steadily through 2030. China has a huge foundation of engineers, but not enough imagination to create zany ideas, says CEBR founder Douglas McWilliams. McKinsey & Co. reported in its China Consumer Report 2021 that domestic spending has propelled most of China's economic growth since the Sino-US trade war. McKinsey & Co. says the supply networks are matured, localized, and innovated. Analysts believe that lockdowns will continue to reduce COVID-19 income. China has 3.5 times as many people as the US, yet Americans have more excellent disposable money. According to IHS Markit's Asia-Pacific senior economist, Rajiv Biswas, domestic consumption has become a more substantial growth engine in the past 5 years. According to Xinhua News Agency, Beijing intends to create 11 million new urban jobs by 2021. These efforts should restore the economy's pre-pandemic vigor. But what if China's economy eventually surpasses America's? Economists have claimed that China's status as the world's largest economy doesn't provide it any unique advantages over others, but that countries depending on China's economy will take notice. McWilliams of CEBR clarified to VOA that there is neither a gold medal nor anything else. China will be able to exert more influence in international affairs because of its growing economic power. He claimed that China would be better positioned to push forward its Belt and Road Initiative. This project has been in the works for 9 years and aims to construct land and maritime trade links via Asia, Europe, and Africa. According to Roy of the East-West Center, Chinese officials have used the country's economic might in diplomatic confrontations. Since 2017, China has been involved in territorial standoffs with India, the governments of 4 Southeast Asian countries, and a dispute over a set of islets with Japan. The People's Republic of China's PRC foreign policy has become more aggressive due to the expectation that it will soon be able to match or surpass the United States in terms of economic power. This policy aims to settle regional disputes in China's favor and delegitimize US regional and global leadership. This is it, everyone. So what do you think? Leave a comment and let us know. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done that. Also, put on the notifications because the following video is going to be a great one.